Wow, that was something else. Second dungeon, huh?
I do need help carrying these.
I got
I
you.
got you, Lily.
Oh, this
It's 110 pounds.
Why are you giving me all of your gold? Just keep what you can.
I think he's charitably donating. What?
I'm here. I
You
didn't.
have too
I have
much
it so
gold.
gold doesn't even count towards my weight.
Same.
Do we want to count gold towards encumbrance, or do you want?
Not at the moment. Don't.
Okay.
I mean, I
Okay.
think it's funny. I really do. That is hilarious. It randomly, this little guy randomly just his pockets are floated and he can't fucking move. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But don't account that for now. You guys are walking.
Okay.
You have 5,500. That's more. That would add up to more than your entire size.
Yep.
He's just dragging another him.
Yeah.
I can still fight. It just slows me down by 5 feet of movement.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
You guys slowly walk out of this cavern.
I do have to.
What?
I am gonna
On
definitely invest in a
I
bag
got
of
very
holding.
That was very intense. I mean, shit.
Alright, anyone can agree we don't do that again, though?
But how do
Yes.
you know that it's not
I was
supposed to
trying to
happen
say
again?
that from the beginning. Like,
You are the ones that fucked it up.
Well, you see,
Better?
when he said number 3, I looked at the small guy and thought we could take that guy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he did
And
kind of
then
hate us.
the small guy turned into about 3 times bigger of a guy.
To be fair, I think we handled ourselves.
No, you totally
I
died.
mean, we got kind of fucking lucky.
I'm
He had
exhausted.
his
What are you talking about?
aunt helping him.
Yeah.
What?
You literally died.
A
You were
lot of lucky shit happened for
I
us
didn't
to not
die.
have died.
You are
back
dead.
You should have been dead.
dead. Yeah. That's what I mean.
You were at death's door. She was at death's door.
I was at that.
No, I was actually
He was at death's door. She was at death's door.
Mhm.
He was at death's door.
But
He
we,
was at
Bam.
death's door.
but we handled things that
We
was
weren't.
way
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
our league
Fuck yeah,
and
we
came
were
out.
just-
Yeah, and it's all
Look-
thanks
To be fair,
to me.
to be fair, this we did work better as a
I
team this
understand.
time than we did last time.
That is true.
As people start talking over you, she gives you a thumbs up.
We did work better as a team this time than last time. Last time was hell. This time we worked like a team. I'm proud of us.
It is mostly because I was giving
hey,
you guys, just so you know.
By the way, since when can you turn into a dragon?
You were. I kind of was.
I saw her go down. I got pissed off. Dragon. I don't know.
Dragon.
I just want to get home.
Yeah.
Adventuring sucks.
No, this
Look,
shit's so
Is
fucking
it a
cool.
Maddie question? Cause I don't know. I'm confused.
Maybe a Giovanni one. I don't know.
I don't even know who to ask.
You know what? Nocta's not even around. We have to-
No. We're going to go home. These guys are going to deal with whatever, however they want to get this pile of gold that just kind of came into their laps. And they'll go from there, right?
Oh, hey, look, the wagon's still here. Is it?
Yes, it is.
Without a wheel, someone took off the wheel.
I mean, sometimes
We got car jack. We got cart drag.
We got
Cart
cart
jack.
Hey, who is all for run the horse ragged to get back?
No.
Because
These are lentil horses.
they will get rest when they're back in the stall.
Oh
They can
my god, these are lentil fucking horses.
They can run. They can move. They can trot.
Horses
They can walk 12 hours. You try and trot them, you can
What a
you'll
statement.
put them in peril.
Yeah. We need to tell the orphans. Right. Oh shit! I should probably just pray to Maddie again.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
probably
how
could
orphans
communicate with her.
I help you get up into the back of the cart, and then I get up in the back, and then that's what I'm gonna do.
Misunderstand it.
What do you say?
Yeah, because
Oh shit.
it makes no sense.
Thank you for your help. It did keep us from not dying right away. We would have died anyways. That was a lot. He kind of let us go.
But not really.
You might want to, he's not dealt with though. The revolution, Inevitable, the guy you talked about before. You might want to get the orphans to come up with a plan on that. That's a little bit too much for us.
There's only 4 of us, and 1 is battle heavy. No offense to her intelligence, but this is not where she thrives. We are overloaded. We have Cthulhu to deal with. We have a multitude of different dungeons that appeared out of nowhere. There's a mega dungeon that appeared in the Highlands somewhere. We're not even sure what that means. And at the end of it, we're still looking for Jade Fist. There's a lot to deal with, and I know this is not your burden, young one. I'm sorry, but there's a lot that we have to deal with, and adding him to the mix, this is going to be a lot.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from. Just get back safely, and we'll talk when you are safe.
Yeah, we're moving that way. Yeah,
Okay.
that sucks.
It does.
But they got hit hard. If I didn't hit, yeah.
It's the end of the conversation. Oh yeah, Dominico can turn into a dragon now. Did you know?
Go ahead and say that. Great.
I'll wait for that to be an in-person conversation.
Yeah, that's
You
a good
guys.
call. I'm sure she's gonna be excited about that. You go. She goes. Get home safe. It should be safe on the road. We make sure things are clear for a reason. But seriously, if you guys are actually hurt, that really worries me. Okay?
I think I was pretty close to death, yeah. But
That doesn't help me.
we're good right now. Well, nobody's dying at the moment, so. Unless another god comes to attack us, we're good, I think.
Giant sun god.
No.
No.
No, do not plot point that.
I'm not point on there.
I had actually a different choice for my plot point, but it was going to be an attempt to summon the god, but the lightning one that we got the sword.
Oh, the lightning samurai dude.
Yeah, the Titan.
Yeah.
was going to be like,
I have your sword. Please come help.
Thunderblade, please help. Regardless, you guys are on the road, and to expedience this. Oh, go ahead, buddy.
Well, I was just gonna say, can we get there faster, like double paced, if I use my fucking lay on hands to fucking heal the horses as they're about to fucking to keel over and die?
They don't get energy from it, but just for shits and giggles, since we're experiencing it anyway, that'll work. In the future, lay on hands will not give the horses energy. But it's a funny thing to think that it will work now. So let's go with it.
Is there a way that Dominico could get word to Sogrim and to Roubaix and let them know what's going on?
Like all their muscles are being
Yeah, we'll try to let it go.
micro
Okay.
tears from running.
To the horse!
I heal it all.
Heal it,
Get the lactic acid out.
It's for the horse!
Argument, heal, argument, heal.
I saw her demon
Argument,
form. That's not a horse.
sleep, argument, heal, sleep,
right now.
brooding. And you're here.
Can I get the horse?
I also
Hey,
have sugar cubes.
You're back at Everhold, everyone.
Hey, we're here.
Get the...
You guys have been arguing about the sugar cubes
During that
for
entire
like a
process.
day and a half.
That's great. She literally stole
Did
my
we get
sugar
along
cube
the
and
rest
put
of
it in
that
her
travel?
fucking mouth. And then proceeded
Did
to
we get
use
along
her
the rest
own
of the
sugar
travel?
cube
You guys have a
to
long
feed the
rest.
horse. You just stole from me.
During that
Thank you. I'm gonna feed it to the horse now. Thank you very much.
during that
You
long-
bitch!
that shortened version of the journey, Dominico's written out a letter to Roubaix and to Sogrim explaining literally in every detail he possibly can exactly what's happening, and like say, look, if y'all can help, I would appreciate it.
Meanwhile, the horses love you and they fucking hate me.
We're gonna need it.
Got you.
And I put in, and the bottom of it is, P.S. Inevitable's gone batshit crazy. He now calls himself Revolution and plans on killing everybody.
It's a good
Also,
dice.
Nico says hi.
Except when I really need it to be.
Yeah, you're like.
Net one.
So you guys are at Everhold again.
Yeah.
I experienced it. You will see what happens.
Can you text me the name of that tavern again? Because you forgot.
I got you.
Thanks, buddy.
I got you.
The Death Mug
Okay.
Shop.
Cool. 2 things on the to-do list for me.
I know it's 12 o'clock, guys, but
Gets
we
around
ain't
me.
done. We still got shit to do.
Yeah, it's not our longest running
That's cool.
session.
Oh, it's not, but we're still in it.
Alright.
It's our opening episodes. We got it. If people need to go to bed,
No,
that is fine.
I'm
No,
good.
no, no.
Don't
I'm
need
good.
sleep.
I just need to put my phone on
I've learned to
charger.
live without sleep for the last 2 weeks. I'm good.
What
Let's
we're
keep
trying to say
going.
is, Caleb, stop trying to stop it.
Nah, let's go.
Alright.
Are you tired?
Let's
You
go.
need to sleep?
Yeah, you need to go to sleep.
You need to go put Betty by? You need
Yeah,
someone to
you-
put you to
Do
sleep?
you have plans?
You need to go night-night? You need to go night-night?
Go night night.
I do need to take a quick cigarette break though.
Go for it. You do what you gotta do. Don't matter.
Does anybody have plans
So I
tomorrow?
messaged it to you.
Thank you.
Got
A
it.
little
I got
early
shit to
morning
do,
I
but
do,
that's
but like
about it.
I don't need sleep. I'm good.
My plans for tomorrow is.
I'll sleep after I work in the
yeah.
morning.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're gonna get into some actual role play here after the events have happened.
I mean,
Because fuck it, we're here.
Yeah.
Who's doing what?
I got
Right.
2 things whenever it gets around to me. I got 2 things.
So we're gonna go in order. What are you doing?
I'm investing in a bag of holding.
Okay. What are you doing?
That's a very smart
Yeah,
idea.
it is.
In fact, it's genius.
The thing that
2
makes
things.
sense.
One,
Bag of holding for all
I'm
your goals.
gonna go to the church
The church.
of Maddie
Dude, I am carrying 100 pounds
and
in
again
gold.
try to find Maddie there if she's there.
Okay.
Like that. Like that.
I was dragging it out of the cavern.
So you're going to go to the Church of Maddie and find Maddie, see if you can talk to her.
And then
What do you
something
do?
else after.
Gotcha.
I'm going to Bill.
Well, I know what the 3 scenes are. So we'll start with Bill. You're going to fucking Bill. You're going to try to extort Bill.
Nah,
this science
guy.
Is he alone? Or does he have all the bills?
There are 3 bills. There's not all of the bills, but there are 3 bills right now since they seem to be winding down for the day.
So, I go in bright, smiley, and cheery.
As soon as he's Bill. Bitch.
I outstretch my hands, like crack them behind my head, snapping them,
What are you doing?
and then I take on my nightmare fuel. As the shadows envelop me.
It's not his fault.
I know.
Wisdom saving throw.
He doesn't do anything immediately until I punch him.
Okay, you take it.
And I punch him.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw. Not roll on again. 16.
16 passes.
Okay.
So I punch him, I just cold clock him.
Oh, come on, dude. What's going on? Come.
I'm pretty sure he has full on player levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. And I just go.
What do you mean?
What the fuck was the mission? Mission was not entry level. It was toxic.
How am I supposed to know that?
Toxic. Me almost died twice.
Okay, I get you wanted more money. That was the highest paying one, and it wasn't the highest paying one out of all of them. It was the highest paying one for your level from what the information was given to me. So if you're upset with that, that is fine. I can understand that. If you almost died, you have the right to be upset. But I'm doing my fucking job!
Yo, our team almost died twice with your mission.
Are you just trying to get more money?
Yes.
I came with.
If you were just trying to, you came with him.
Yeah, I came with them.
He, before you say anything, he goes, if you were just trying to extort me, you should have just said so. Here's an extra 2,000.
I guess there is that.
Like split between everybody, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yep, he just gives 2,000.
Or
However you want to split it, or if you want to keep it, that's your call.
Yeah, I'll put it in front of us.
So Bill,
You want to check that?
do you remember an inevitable?
Okay, what's this conversation supposed to be?
Because that's who we fought. Like, we fought his monsters, and now he's going by revolution, and he plans on wiping all of us out.
Can you not? I'm reading a nice book. It's a great book.
I'm
love books.
updating you, and
You
also
can update
I have
me
a
when I'm
request.
closing down. I just got done with my stress, and you make me more stressed.
Oh,
I run
don't
this
you
bitch
wanna
by
know-
myself.
Don't you want to know why
we got
he?
more paperwork for you.
Don't you want to know why he hit you?
Tomorrow.
Huh?
Tomorrow.
Don't you want to know
Well,
why
this
he
has a
punched you
due
in the
date for
mouth?
today.
Who put that due date there?
I don't know. I'm just a messenger.
Okay, I'll deal with that in a second.
Okay.
Random paperwork from G-Bite.
I'm-
He had a reason.
I'm really hoping it's just another bill in disguise
Look,
trying to
so
get him
that
somewhere.
was
To stress himself
like he
out
said, it
with.
wasn't an entry
Because-
class level.
Funny.
I mean, it wasn't exactly something that we. Look, that's why I'm telling you.
Why are we extending the bullshit on me?
I'm just telling you that whoever gave you that quest to give out, they dicked you, man.
Or they had no idea what the quest was because there's no way.
Or
for us
they
to
knew
really do.
it was just trying to put more blame on you.
Oh, so you're saying that there's an infiltrator here in the guild? How dare you, sir!
Bill, what's wrong?
No, or
Very
it could be
likely
somebody
people.
outside the
Sorry.
guild giving you quests, but also
What am I gonna get?
intentionally trying to cause havoc. It could be.
So now we gotta investigate everyone in the Dungeon Delvers? Is that on my
That's
list
not
too?
what I'm saying, but I'm just. Look,
That's what you're implying.
Look, okay, so first quest we
That is one.
ran into a demon god son thing, and now we've run into inevitable / revolution. Where are you getting these quests?
I am just the quest giver. These things are normal. It's just apparently with you people, you guys get the weird ones. I'm not the one picking them out. You are.
I mean, we came back alive.
You guys
so-
wanted Mooney, you got Mooney.
Also, do you know where Sogrim and Ruve might be?
They took a quest months ago. I'm sure they're already done with it, but they haven't come back.
Can you send a letter?
Why? It's an hour out before my day ends and I gotta sign more
Or
paperwork.
just
So
give
you're
it
still
to
working?
somebody to,
I'm not there.
or just give it to somebody
Ready
to
to work on
deliver.
job.
It's to Sogrim
Five
and
before
Ruve
shift,
explaining
I was like,
everything
hey,
that
can I use
happened,
some
because I know all the other Sky Orphans are busy. And if they're
I might as well be a Sky Orphan at this point because I do just as much work as they do.
So are you an honorary Sky Orphan?
You ever find God?
Yeah,
Because we're children and
I
we
mean,
have.
what did we fight in that
He
one
fought
off where
an
Bill was
ungodly
kind
amount
of
of
a
paperwork.
team member? What was the one off that Bill punched us?
It was a dragon.
Yeah.
It was a dragon. Yeah, I have done things, but it wasn't like it was just okay. Don't whatever. How about this?
And he's like,
I will deal with your letter. I will send it out. I'll take care of it. You are good. You have your money. You've extorted me, and that is fine because it is your job to tell me and report. And if things get worse, there you go. From the bullshit that I've heard, that is just enough for whatever happened. So
you want to try a party first?
eh, we'll talk tomorrow, PJ. I got paperwork to deal with, and apparently there's something else I have to deal with. So that means I have to have extra quests because the extra quests are going to come with that. That's not from me. I got to make sure that people are in line. Apparently, people in the Dungeon Delvers, one person may be corrupt.
I go,
Maybe.
Bill, you have to stop sending people for at least a week. This is very dangerous territory we're stepping into. Whatever the fuck is going on is unnatural.
Yeah.
Whatever's happening here is going to put many lives in danger.
This is for the last attack on us. We get this, we don't get
I think we need to stop
No.
with the quests for at least a week, if not longer.
My brain goes so fast, it's not even funny. So, yeah, you've dumbed it down for me, and plus, seems to be way more things that need to be taken care of. put too much stuff on myself and on everyone else here. We need to take. We really need to back up and try to figure this stuff out. All right.
And we need to craft weapons
Yeah.
and locate that quote-unquote Yanti, unless it of course has just evaporated into thin air. If it's gone, it's gone.
Okay. That's incredibly fair.
Get with Chevy's people and get with Orsterra and the rest of the dungeon delvers. You guys need to have a meeting of some sort. People will die. If they're not as strong as us, which we are not even strong.
Yeah, there's just a lot of you.
That is all. We have numbers and we have bullshit.
That's how we
That's pretty much it.
Yes.
Plot point. That last round, everybody used.
He goes.
We gotta do something.
Okay.
We were fucking lucky. That's what we're riding on. We're not riding on everyone else's luck.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
I luckily turned into a dragon.
Place.
The efficiency of this place has been so good that I think we fail to realize just how efficient we have been. He kind of just, a couple of bills go out and you can hear him starting to shout orders to other people that are like, that have other things in business to take care of. Clearly, probably getting people to stop and maybe go home. And then the actual bill goes. It's time for chill pill, a break. We gotta figure this stuff out, and we can't do this
Chill Bill, right?
while running this place. Thank you, Jake.
Take all of
To
the
kill a
thoughts
chill
you have
bill?
and sort them into ones that have led to either catastrophic danger or something similar to that. The one with the fire quest, because somehow the fire quest was linked to this whole thing, and possibly the giant thing as well. For some reason, these have connections. Whoever sent these out are probably either the same person or similar people that are working with some possible fucking, I don't know, organization or some shit. Cross-reference. There's many possible avenues. We
We're gonna-
might need the hoppers. I don't know how big this is.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our time. For once, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna go piece by piece. We'll all work together here. The dungeon delvers have been efficient, and we will remain efficient. But this time, we will not fail. Let's work together, all right? We'll make this happen. We'll figure it out.
Like at this point, like there's just like small drips of tears like pouring in her eyes. And she's like, please.
He kind of just pats your knee. He's still a gnome. He pats your knee or wherever he can pat. He's not trying to tap your ass. That's the closest thing he would be able to do if he reached up. He pats your knee and he goes, we'll be all right. I know you've been around for a long time and you've kind of gotten close here, but you're just a part of the family as everyone else. Whatever's happening is clearly big, so go home, get some rest, and tomorrow we're gonna figure this out.
Kind of arch my back and creep out the door.
Walks out
So-
the door.
So while that was ending, I walked out with full intentions of finding Giovanni. 'Cause I had questions.
Pajama party! What
I'll get back to you in a second.
Yeah.
Blaze is currently going towards the church. Noble will join you. You are currently going to the end of, not to the end, you're going to find a bag of
I'm
holding.
not very good at liking songs.
I'm just making sure I know everything, so when I get to the scenes, it would make sense. What were you planning on doing?
What time of day is it?
It's very good.
It is evenings turning into the nighttime.
And I'd like my own bag too.
We're gonna go to the lower city.
To the Undercity? I take it the three of you are definitely going to the Undercity, because I know
Yes,
where
sir.
you're going, I know what you probably have planned, but the three of you, you're my Undercity boys, so
Yes, sir.
I know exactly what to do with you. Yeah, you guys are going clubbing, that's what's happening.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll go ahead and head to Blazing Nova's scene. Blazing Nova does join you as she goes to the church, and you are headed to go see if you can find Maddie.
I expect that she's gonna be in there, and basically as I walk in, I'll just find kind of a clerk type person or somebody that's on the lower levels of the system. Like, hey, could you get Maddie? I'll be waiting by the statue of Eldath.
Gotcha.
And just go to the main hall and kind of sit on the pew and look at the statue of Eldath and kind of wait. If Nova comes and sits down with me, I'm just kind of silent for right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, she doesn't. She's being silent too. She hasn't really wanted to talk either. I'm sure both of you kind of like in the same, not necessarily mojo, but you know the twin
Yeah.
thing is real. So they kind of just feel what the other person is feeling. Maddie eventually comes down and she kind of just rushes up to you guys and kind of gives you guys both a hug on the side. Hey. You guys worried the hell out of me.
Yeah.
What you guys sure you guys need to, you guys gonna be doing this? Is this your thing? I don't want you guys maybe shouldn't be adventuring if this is how this is gonna be.
You know, I think our family might be cursed. Just gonna throw that out there.
Flip another one up to see a statue. Only one. Stack two back
I've
out.
never met anybody else other than you and my dad and the rest of the orphans that starting out started fighting gods. Like early on, like we're even a little earlier than you guys are based on your stories.
Sorry, I don't have expertise in that.
Like literally both times we've gone out so far, gods.
I actually don't have vision.
I don't know if we would call
It's like
Revolution, if that's what his name is. If that's the name he's going by?
Yeah, stupid, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Not my
It's
style.
kind of cliche and overdone. Clearly he's trying to make a statement, but you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of.
I don't think he's exactly all there right now.
We did. Chevy did kind of give him a very, very harsh statement, and told him to fuck off pretty long ago. Reasonably so. I think we were all in the right mindset, but he might not have taken well to that, and who knows what happened to his mindset after that. It's not.
Shots fired.
I forget. 'Cause I thought I feel like I did this. I don't think it would have had an effect or changed what happened, obviously.
Yeah.
But Kaladin, I think, did say some words to him when he left. Like he stopped Inevitable and said basically something along the lines of, "Hey, I can kind of see where he's coming from, but thank you for all your help." And I think I did say something like that to him.
There were some positive words in there, but
Yeah.
he did not hang on to.
No,
that.
yeah, I understand that.
I was gonna say Sogrim had no issue with that Inevitable at all. He
Oh, yeah.
was like,
I know a couple of them did, but
Calvin was cautious of him, but thankful that at least one entity wasn't actively against him at the time. But I wouldn't have changed what happened, obviously. He
Right.
went fucking nutso, and you focus on negatives more than you do positives a lot of times.
yeah.
oh yeah.
So
Anyways, here, this is for the church. It's more gold. It's 349 gold to be exact.
Why?
okay,
Well, thanks for doing it.
that's a good
Why
donation.
349?
All right.
Because it put me right at 3,500.
Oh.
Yeah. So okay, I will put that to good use.
Yeah.
I will make sure that Tim probably needs to get paid. We'll make sure that he's taken care of.
Don't let Sogrim around him. If you see Sogrim around him, don't. Not sorry, Nico.
Oh,
Dominico.
Dominico, don't let Dominico around him. I think they got some kind of beef. I don't know what it is.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe some bullying issue. I don't know.
Maybe Tim stole his girl. I don't know.
Tim, really?
Tim stole your girl.
Cringe Tim. Yes. All right. It was all the bad puns. That's perfectly fine.
Hey, do you know if Dad's at the house or is he out doing training? Or is he on mission right now? I don't know where he is.
He's currently the representative. I don't know why he didn't tell you, but we all played rock, paper, scissors, me, him, and Giovanni, and looks like he lost. So he's on to the Orsterra Council. Don't know why he didn't tell you. He is your father.
Yeah. Well, he did constantly, leave his children behind to go do these quests that I'm now doing. Family curse. Anyways, is he in town then, or is he out doing some shit somewhere?
He's probably. I think he's.
That's how I see it happening.
He's probably at your home. I don't know. All I know is that he's packing at the moment.
Where's he headed to?
Well, there is a destination, they like to call it. It is not Amsterdam. I don't know why I was going to say that.
He's going to the cafes there.
Let's go, baby!
Calvin is like a recovering
Atlasdam.
addict
The
of
name
like
of the
almost
city
everything.
is
He's just like,
Atlasdam.
God damn it, Amsterdam. I gotta fucking.
He's going to Atlasdam. They're meeting there for the World Council meeting of some sort.
alright. Well, I think I'll go say bye to him. Yeah, if he's leaving.
Yeah. Alright.
Do whatever's good with the gold. I don't know. I trust your decisions better, more than mine.
Well, they need to be paid. Well, they are getting paid well enough, but some people deserve.
Give it to the hungry. There's a lot of poor people in this town.
Yeah. Is it that bad?
Yeah. Some members of my group are from like the Undercity area.
The Undercity, yes.
Yeah, they're good people, but it seems like life is very rough down there. Maybe put in a fund to start helping. The money I donate, put in funds to start helping down there, because it seems like it's rough as shit down there.
My friend, there's complications when it comes to how a city is run. So I will do my best, but when they have suffered for as long as they have, people start to get greedy. And when they start to get greedy, people start to get selfish. But that's not really too much difference from how the rich act here as well, at times.
You might want a revolution.
We will have to see what we can do, but there's no promises.
Alright.
Go say goodbye to your father, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a voice. I'll
I
just say
know.
that's like out this.
That's the side.
That's like
I
my
know.
own. Like I'll just kind of think of what I would have, how that would have gone. That's just two versions of me talking. I'm not gonna go, hey dad, hey. Stop.
I
You're
mean,
my son. Yeah,
I
you're
would
my son.
clearly just take over for Kaladin, but we're going
Yeah.
to move that on the side since this is the scene we're playing out.
Yeah.
Nova just goes. Is it really that? It's really that bad. It is really that bad, Maddie. I know. It's going to be a rough couple months. This is definitely something that was not planned for, but it's been years since we've had to deal with something like this, so I guess it's par for the course for us to have a crisis at some point, so
Only a few, several.
I don't know.
Is it generational? It's just like 20 years of like bad, and then there's 10 years of peace and 20 more years of bad. What the fuck's up?
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how you did this, guys, for as long as you guys did. Like, I don't know how you managed to live long enough to build a kingdom.
Well, in all honesty, it was because we were very close. I don't know if you will establish a bond with your group. I hope you do, because that was what got us through everything. In all honesty, that's what made the Sky Orphans work. We may have been powerful, but if we weren't working together, we would have lost.
We got this little dude in our group, really nice guy, but he's like he's
What's the
he's kind of like he's kind of a decent like little tactician, and he said we did better this time fighting together. So I don't know if that's any indication. I think we're starting to work better together.
Okay. Well, I think that would be a fair assessment.
It's
All
only
right.
2 jobs.
What saved us a little bit was the fact that I had turned into a dragon, or
Uh,
did
so-
that
Everything
have any
helped
effect?
out.
I
Every
honestly think
single
it was
plot point.
Every single plot.
Every
point,
single plot point was
between
essential.
You being a dragon, him having
Giving
No
basically
longer.
3 long rests.
that's incredible
Right.
mid-fight.
Yeah,
Because
that's huge.
Huge in the fight.
That's
that
massive.
equated to
That
basically-
That allows you to
60
get that
HP,
one
60 to
real
90.
big nat 20 fucking divine strike. Because I wouldn't have got that without it.
Right, because you wouldn't have had it. You didn't have any spell slots left.
No. I have no
Everybody
spell
played
slots.
their part in that fight.
Yeah, I think every
I
single
still
person
think that
was,
was so good.
absolutely essential to surviving as long as we did before we kind of got him to go, fuck it, leave.
Yeah.
I rolled on the side for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yep. Regardless, do you say your goodbyes? Not goodbyes. Do you say goodbye to Maddie for the day?
Well, one more thing, just because somebody did ask me to mention it maybe
I am.
to you,
Uh-huh.
right? Like,
What's up?
have you ever heard of somebody turning into a dragon? Is that like a thing?
Why are we talking about this?
Got angry, turned into a dragon. The Dominico turns into dragons twice. Like little ones, not big
One
ones.
problem.
I don't know, just like I don't know if you do something about that. I don't
Well,
know.
what am I gonna do? He's
No,
a-
it's not necessarily a bad thing. It really helped us out a lot. But
Okay.
like, it was just like he was curious as whether or not that was normal. It seemed like.
Well, I mean, because if you really think about like back whenever the Sky Orders were a thing, they like put Dominico in front of the dragon egg, had no
No.
effect
No,
whatsoever.
no. Was not the Scar Orphans.
No, it was just a couple people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Regardless,
I wanted that not to happen. I thought that was dumb.
it still was, but at the same time, there was a strategy behind it.
Yeah, there was a strategy behind it, but my character definitely did not like the idea. Let me say it that way.
Yep.
Get possessed, child.
She escorts you out. You find, and you and Nova go out to say goodbye to your father. We move the scene over towards Ren here. Ren, as you approach what you assume to be the magic shop above town, you can see him kind of closing up for the day. He goes, "Hey, it's the Minotaur, yeah. The Minotaur goes, hey buddy, what's
I
going
gotta
on?"
go talk to him.
I see that you're closing up shop, but I have an issue here with a lot of stuff I have to carry, and I was just wondering if real quick I could just snag a bag of holding off you. No,
Snag a bag of holding off me?
I'll pay for it,
Well,
of course.
I know, I can see you loaded right there. That's alright.
I can't even do that.
Oh no,
It's
dragging
clear
it
that
behind
you're
him.
balling at the moment, I get it. But
I can't.
it's fine.
The bag of gold is just bigger than he is.
You caught me before I closed shop.
How about you just give me all that money?
My friend. Well, I was gonna suggest that you go to the maybe the Undercity, and I would tell you someone who might be able to help you. But looking at the amount of gold you got on you, I'm not gonna recommend you go anywhere near that part of town. So come on in. I'll
That much iron.
you give me you give me 100 gold, I'll take care of it for you.
That's it.
I got how many bags of holding in there?
Okay.
I got you.
Boy, you can give me that whole bag of money.
This is why Louis Lot Sword Enterprises works well and is the most profitable business out there, or enterprise. So I'll be right back with the bag of holding. And he comes back and he gives you with you proceed to be a bag of holding.
I will definitely come here again.
Bag of transportation into
Maybe
his
tomorrow
van.
when you're open, and I'll look at your wares, see if I can purchase anything. But thank you for the bag of holding.
Yeah, no problem, little guy. Don't ever recommend you going to the Undercity with the amount of obvious gold on you.
Yep, that's why.
But you know, with the bag of holding, it makes sense why you'd be able to do that. But be careful.
Oh yeah, I will. I'm not stupid.
Use it to.
I'm not totally incompetent. I meant to say. I
Just
did not say stupid.
pour the bag of gold into the bag of
I didn't think you were, but you know, when I see someone that I feel like needs some advice, I'm going to you. You know, my friend.
Yeah.
All right, my little friend. I'm gonna lock up for the night. I'll see you when I see you. If you come by at the Enterprises shop tomorrow, I'll make sure that you're taken care of. How about that, my friend?
All right. Thank you. You have a nice day.
Yeah, you just hand over all that gold right.
You can just give me all that money right now. I know you just put it in the bag of holding, but let me see that bag of holding.
And then like monkey bar swings.
takes off.
Not just anything.
I mean,
Like literally.
nobody would blame anybody for doing that because that's a lot of freaking money.
I want to come across that cavern. Monkey bars.
It's just like, he's just lucky that he's got people around him.
Just activated in
Poor little innocent guy. I love him.
Just like each step is just in dirt, like so much pain.
And
He's
here we
dragging
go.
so much gold.
For everyone here, this is new.
Huh?
This place is called the Undercity.
What? Huh?
I know he's ready for it. He's going to be here in a second. The
Who?
rest of our three have
Us?
gone to the Undercity of Everhold.
I'm not with those two, by the way.
I know. I know.
You know what I'm doing.
Here in the Undercity, especially at nighttime, where the sun is no longer shining in certain parts of the Undercity, is where this place comes to life. Businesses get arranged, people get dealt with, and money gets moved.
Money flows in all places.
Transfers many hands very quickly.
Any saying you want to
And
throw in there.
where the
A little
music
help
be
from a
bumping.
knife.
Potentially.
Okay. All right. Here in the Undercity, Junga. I don't know why I said that. Where are you guys headed?
Well, because you know.
Where you guys are headed?
Junga.
Oh, well, I want to know where individually you guys are doing.
I'm falling with him.
You're following with him?
Yeah, so I'm going to
So-
the Jungle Oak.
You're going to the Jungle Oak?
Yep.
Gotcha. What you doing?
I'm going to go find somebody that I don't think anybody wants.
That's a lot of people.
Here in the
Everyone would miss me. Oh.
you slowly start to traverse through the alleyways, slowly starting to get to the darker places. Come encounter with like some bigger fellows at points and slowly pass by them. And you eventually find a very, very sad alleyway. You notice that there are several homeless people that are kind of just either tired, strung out, or just plain wired. So there are plenty of quote-unquote
Unfortunate
people
souls.
that
Yes.
you're looking for.
You poor unfortunate soul.
As you pass by one of them, you can see an older gentleman. He is of halfling variety. He has very old, withered hair. His eyes are sunken in. He barely has any blood that looks like, it doesn't even look like blood is rushing through his veins, but clearly it is. And he kind of just does this, he goes, please, the unfortunate need help too.
You are the Reaper.
Do you have a soul, my friend? A heart?
No.
Well, you know, I tried.
Yeah, he did.
Well, do you have something that maybe you could spare some sort of food or drink or something to pass the time?
I can see where this is going.
Are you ready to leave this miserable existence?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, if you're offering something, I'm still open. I'm open to anything nowadays. I mean, I don't know if you're what you need, but I could provide anything you want. I mean, he doesn't know what this means. It could be that.
I'll suck your dick for some crack.
Wait, it's not crack. He's looking for.
He's
looking for money
like
or
or
food. But regardless, he goes.
Everyone has their own version.
He's a food addict. That's what
Sure.
it is.
He's a food addict.
I look around, is there anybody else around?
Two people, the other two people are passed out, tired, exhausted. And there's one dude that's literally just like scratching on the walls, kind of like looking at it, like kind of organizing his zone. And then he's like looking around and stuff. He just kind of like skitters out of nowhere, almost like a bat out of hell right down the alleyway.
He knows. Go get him.
He's here.
I bite him on the neck.
Well, as you bite him on the neck, he goes, "Well, I knew. I knew you wanted something from me, and if this is what you want, I'll." And as you continue to pursue your intent, he slowly starts to feel himself moving more freely. And after you're done, he stands fully up. His veins no longer showing like they used to. His hair slowly has kind of, while there is still some white hairs in them, kind of blacked out, essentially. And he kind of stands up and he goes, "Oh.
That's unexpected.
What the shit?
Sir, I appear to be
Oh God.
different.
Now you get it.
What's going on?
10 gold.
I wasn't turning him.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
He was feeding.
Yes.
feasting.
Well, that is perfectly fine. I'd rather that anyway. So, he does fade away. We will redact that because I now know what your intent was.
Mhm.
Now that I know what your intent was, he goes silently.
Oh, so much better.
So, in a sense, Carl could technically make his own little army.
Well, it depends on his intent. Like I said, that's why I worded it that way. His intent was to defeat. He has full control over what he's doing with his bite.
From Jade.
And they just
having
kind
an
of leave the body there.
I mean,
If I was you, I'd
that
do
was
it.
pretty much looks like it's sleeping like everyone else. So,
So,
Just a little paler.
from Jade Fist having his own personal army to now Carl's new character possibly having an army.
if that was his intent, he could potentially make that happen. But that's
But Meg,
he's
look,
just looking
this
for.
fucking
You start
character
drawing a
could.
lot of attention when you start making an army like
Turning
that.
somebody and making
Yeah.
them
He could
will-
take on Inevitable by himself, which is his army.
That's debatable.
Just because he
We
turns
should
somebody
know
doesn't
That's
mean that they're.
debatable.
I mean,
So-
we've seen what
And by
Inevitable
debatable,
I
I,
get-
mean like that's like a solid like 20%
No,
that he
solid
comes out
no.
on top, as in him.
Yeah.
And just because he
Because
turns them doesn't
that-
mean that they're
That
his
inevitable
army.
was able to go toe to
That's-
toe
They
with
don't necessarily
Skywalker
be
like
loyal
level
to
12.
True.
If you guys want to get rid of the battle map, I got something to show you guys before we're done.
Oh, snap.
What the fuck was that? Oh, blinded myself.
Blinded by the light.
What happened to me?
Oh God, he's back!
Oh my god!
Blinded
Number 3! Good shot.
Number 3 followed us home.
That's why he let us go.
That one's y'all's.
Yeah, this one's mine.
Number 3's sole purpose is to hunt down the sky orphans that remain.
I want something to just get bombed.
Yeah, if number 3 tried to fight the Sky Orphans, it
One
gets
of them.
deleted.
Yeah, he gets bombed.
Any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just gonna get bombed.
Yeah,
Even
number
Chevy.
3 loses to fucking the Sky Orphans.
Yeah.
Individually.
Oh yeah.
Bombed.
I feel like Nocton would just hit him once.
A knocked-in will do this. I hit him. Stunning strike. Fails. Alright.
Yeah.
Everybody,
My turn
wait,
again.
hold on.
I hit him. Stunning strike.
Would Chevy stand a chance against number 3?
Yeah.
I'd probably
No. Yeah.
Like literally at the level.
Chevy's
that
only
we-
disadvantage is the
What,
fact that
what,
he's got
15
so
now?
few hit points.
The
Yeah.
Skyrim's are at level 15.
They're probably higher.
Yeah.
Some of them are probably at 20 after 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't know what
You can establish that
Definitely-
Michelle's probably at level 20
definitely Ford guy who
because
went off
he's
on his
active.
own, started
Giovanni,
hunting
because
stuff.
the way he learns is he's learning constantly, so
Yeah.
he's probably at level 20. Maddie's obviously at level 20. Calvin's at level 20.
Sogrim's out adventuring, so he's probably level 20.
He is a ruler, but he's like a ruler, like as
The
like
only
a
one
warrior.
who might not be level 20, might not have been, would be, I would say, Chevy, but I think just because of 10 years of experience, he probably would have pushed
As a
him
Bob.
slowly to at least 17, 18, maybe probably 20. Just because it's been 10
The
years.
only one that definitely would not be level 20 would be Jade Fist.
Yeah.
Because he only was around for about 5 years.
Yeah.
So he might have been 16 or 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, fucking any and all of the orphans, especially as they are now, would demolish everything he
Bomb
fucking sent their
And
way.
Oh, yeah.
if we were looking at prestige levels, some of the orphans would probably hit prestige levels.
That's something you can
Mm-hmm.
It's not PHP, but there is stuff for it online.
Yeah. To go beyond level 20.
Yeah. Which would
I
be
think level 25.
honestly
It goes up to 30.
Does it go up to 30 now?
I've seen things that were.
Got the right one for you guys.
I would probably say
You guys
that'd
want
just be Geo. That
to
would
figure
be
out where you want to put that?
Which
That
side?
is a map.
I would say.
Doesn't matter.
Which side?
This is the front side
technically.
technically. But it doesn't matter as long as you guys are
That's
ready.
just me wanting
What
character to be
is
strong versus.
This is the tavern that we're in. Because this is a tavern.
Not the one you're in, the one that these two are going to.
Okay.
This is the jungle.
This is the jungle look.
This is my.
It's just a really good example of what the jungle look would look like.
This is my home.
I doubt it.
I'm not covering anything important, I swear.
It is.
See?
It literally is.
I'll take it.
It's been my backseat.
We'll check out that branch.
I'll fucking kill you, TJ.
Do it.
Come to the camera, baby.
That's,
You ain't no
I guess
monk.
2 separate levels.
This is floor A.
I forgot, sorry.
It
Go
is
my place.
Acid surge.
the
Nice.
name of it.
The apiary.
Acid Splash. Second level or something.
Floor A apiary.
What's that say?
Floor A.
Okay.
Oh, so that's a different tavern.
As you
Nice.
as
This
you
is the
traverse to the jungle oak,
Thanks, fortune.
you find yourselves going inside what is known as a tree that is kind of just there in the Underdark and transformed into a tavern of sorts. Is everything all right?
Yeah.
You guys can you guys find yourselves walking into the tavern itself, and what are you guys doing? You guys, for your sakes and for everyone's sakes, as they are walking through, you guys do notice that they are sentient monkeys. Not sentient, but you know, they seem to be monkey, not monkey people, just monkeys that kind of just serve everyone and make run the taverns themselves. But they are talking cappuccino monkeys that kind of just run the tavern.
Tip.
Awakened monkeys.
Tip. I'm gonna go talk to my boss.
Okay. So so as he's going to talk to his boss, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk up to someone I know knows things.
And someone you knows that knows things.
Yeah.
Okay. You do notice what there seems to be a hippo of sorts that is in some nice mafia-style clothing that seems to be, sitting on one of the tablets, kind of sipping on a drink.
I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna set a gold right down on the counter.
I need to know about Yonti. Talked to the dungeon delvers recently. You know anything? Their kind of folk tends to walk this side of the streets.
Yonti. Very specific type of creature.
Indeed. Makes it easy to pick them out. Should be easier for you to find them.
Now, when there's a whole bunch of them. But
I'll sit down a second one.
2 gold pieces, that's a lot of talking.
It's Alka Hippo.
It sure is a lot of talking, huh? Alright, that's fine. What do you have a specific kind of vibe about them? Because I know weirdos and I can spot them out whenever I want to.
I'm gonna set down the request.
You made that request on that date,
Oh, so you're talking about
outside,
so a pompous looking fuck.
probably.
Okay. Talking about a pompous looking fuck. He was trying to cover himself by trying to fit in, essentially. Trying a little bit too hard.
I'm gonna set down 20 gold pieces,
I need you to get someone to make him dance.
which is code word for hang him.
Well, that's something we can do. So, he's business shall be taken care of. That's plenty of gold. Don't know how you came across that, but with that amount of money, I think we're looking pretty.
Good. I got other questions for you if you're willing to talk a little.
With the amount of gold that you're showing in front of me, let me.
You pissed me off pretty bad. I want the
At
answers.
17th level, I could reflect
But regardless,
projectile. Instead of deflecting it, I can reflect it.
I need where does Giovanni tend to walk in the streets?
In these streets?
I need to know a chance to talk to him.
Talking to Giovanni. Well, he only really comes down here when.
Doesn't matter if it's this side, top side, I don't care. I need to know when it's a good time. to
Top
try.
side?
Try and run into him.
Well, the best place to run into him is around, I would say 4 p.m. on a normal day. He typically stops by Chevy's Inn to see if he's around. He knows he isn't, but it's kind of like a tradition for him to kind of check in on things and see how things are going. So I would start there.
Literally only there for 30 seconds and he's gone.
Yeah, literally 4 p.m. Not even 4:01.
Who knew that
4
Giovanni was
p.m.
actually so sentimental?
He went and ate with Nocton even though he couldn't eat.
That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
It's actually sentimental. He's
It's
still going over there.
It's yeah. Something. Other than that, it's really hard to keep a tab on him. He kind of does random things all the time, and in all
4
honesty,
p.m. on a Tuesday.
4 p.m. Tuesday's kind of the normal day he does it, but I would think he does it every day. That's just a guess. I'm not. Tuesday's a guarantee. I always see him on Tuesday.
Believe it, it's Monday night. How lucky.
Thank you.
They have a very special lunch rush up there around that time, so I'll make sure I get my ass up there.
Thank you.
I just get up, walk over to the bar. I don't know what the menu is here.
I have one.
No.
Pixie potion.
Oh,
why I
let's
said
get
it.
this book, boys.
That's why I said it. Because I know you got a menu.
Got a menu for everything. So cool. Oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah.
Monkey brain.
Monkey brain, yes.
Monkey bread.
Monkey bread, monkey banana bread.
Have some monkey brain, please. I'd like some monkey brain, please.
Monkey gumbo.
Monkey gumbo, monkey brain.
I've
Monkey
never tried
gumbo,
monkey
monkey
brain.
brain. Okay,
But-
so here
Really like that.
they have appetizers
I'm just interested in drinks.
and drinks. Okay, you were asking for the menu. It has a full menu.
I move away.
So if you're looking for menus, they specialize in cocktails.
Fuck, I gotta go down there.
I mean, I think we all do at this point.
No, you don't. You don't know about it.
I didn't know about
Treetop
eating,
specialize. I mean, this is you would literally have the menu in front of you. So it says underneath cocktails. The tavern specializes in infused liquors, and the bar is packed full of jars and jugs with various fresh and dried ingredients floating in. They probably have bananas in them.
What's up?
Probably have
They said
banana-
the fruit that they suggest is bananas.
Banana daiquiri.
There's bananas everywhere.
It's a tree.
It's a banana tree.
There's a
Is there a
special
big
honey
banana tree?
mead called Gwynland's Blend. There's
Gwynland's blend.
okay, you just
Said honey
need
mead, I
one.
went honey mead.
One of the sentient monkeys kind of just hops up on the counter and he goes. He just makes the drink right in front of you. Really pristine, even though he looks like he's using random movements at times. And then he spins the drink up for you and he kind of just swings, kind of like spins it a little bit and it spins right in front of you. And he goes,
How much is it usually?
3 silver pieces.
I set down to 3 silver. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kind of jumps down.
It scared me.
Monkey stock.
Awaken monkeys.
We are awakened. As you sit down and you drink with your cocktail, you find yourself in the back of the tavern. And you see familiar people.
Not quick. Yeah.
Your clique. You see a giraffe. There's a giraffe guy.
Yes. Mr. Giraffe! He's awakened!
There's a giraffe friend. There does seem to be a gorilla-like humanoid. Those are kind of like his 2 go-to people. And eventually you find yourself to Junga's office. And
It was Junga, right?
Junga. Junga.
Jungle, but
Jungle.
You find yourself in the presence of a familiar Luxodon individual with big floppy ears, but he is wearing mafia-style clothing, and it does seem like he's pristine in the way that he presents himself. He's kind of currently going through some paperwork and clearing a few things off of his table. And as you walk through the door, what do you say?
The Luxodon is Junga, correct?
The Luxodon is Junga.
Junga, thank you for the tip. I was able to make it just in time.
You know I always got your back, little guy. You know, I'm fully expecting that you profited from that, right?
Yeah, of course, and I give him 1,000.
Whoa.
This is
This
mafia
is my
daddy.
basically my
Mafia
adopted
daddy.
father.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his family.
That's family.
That's
right there.
family right
That's
there.
family.
This is good news. Way more profitable than possible, I assumed. But you know, that's what family's for. We take care of each other. And that, I don't know how you got your hands on that, but that was not the job that I thought you were going to go on.
I think we were set up. I didn't get all the details. Everyone else was just skittish and just wanted to get out of there.
No, on trip back we probably would have filled you in on.
It wasn't talked about,
Nah.
so I'm not just gonna.
It wouldn't
Yes,
really be
why not?
detailed. I think people were more sympathetic.
Like, it was like, oh my god, I want to go home. But
Staring at the
apparently, they were saying that they were set up possibly by the quest giver. Not necessarily the guy that just handed out to us by the guy that handed it to him. Apparently it's a Yanzi.
So bad business is what we're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of people who try to get one over on us, especially one of our own. So, I would hope we have some plans to maybe deal with this certain individual at some point.
Well, keep me in the loop. I'd love to be involved.
Alright. See what we can do as far as the Undercity goes.
Pretty sure Leader would want to be involved as well.
I already
You already have a kill order on the mother.
I know, it's not like
but
they
my
know.
character doesn't know that.
They don't know that. Alright, you know.
Find out pretty soon.
Hey, Jungle will find out. Jungle always finds out.
Jungle
He knows
finds out everything.
Jungle knows all.
He knows
He'll
everything.
probably
He's a
find
goddamn
out.
elephant. He knows everything.
You'll probably find out like 10, 15 minutes after the conversation's over.
Yeah.
Hey, Juggy, we got a request for somebody to dance. It's
Yeah, we want him cold by morning.
this Tiefling guy. We
All
might
right.
to
That's
sleep
too
with
late.
the.
Julio,
We don't have ocean
what's the
around
plans
us.
for the rest of the day?
So,
Rest of the day,
the
Oh.
kobolds down in the tunnels.
I was waiting for you to tell
Sleep with
me.
the kobolds.
That was the only thing you had for me, right?
Flavor.
And that was the only thing that was going to be profitable for the day. There's no real knowing what's going on. Business is booming above ground, so I'm just happy that we are able to get something out of that.
Well, I'll still work on it and see how much more I can get out from Topside. For whatever reason, they just fork over gold like it's candy. Meanwhile, they leave everyone else underneath the product.
Well, you know, that's what happens when people get rich. They don't know how to use their money. They don't invest it into anything. Me, I plan on using it, every single one of that, for a purpose. That 1,000 gold, it goes to us. It goes to our family. It doesn't go anywhere else. So, best believe we're gonna make sure that things are taken care of the right way.
Thanks, Junga. I'm gonna hang out with Peter for some time.
Do what you want, my friend. You are clear for the rest of the evening.
As I will give a nice little owl fucking just like bow and just fly away.
How about?
And I'll fly right next to my friend here and get myself. And where are the other drinks besides the honey one again?
Well,
Where's the
I
banana
have it
one?
right here.
What's the banana one?
The banana one, give me a second. I'll get to the banana one.
The banana. What the banana?
It's just bananas. And
It's literally just a banana.
It's just a banana
Just in a
drink.
cup.
Yeah. It's just alcohol and a banana.
Ow.
Just kidding. It's not.
Sounds cool. Stir it around. Stir it around. Banana.
Instead of a lime, it's like a cup banana.
Gotcha.
Well, they all do have like a cup banana on them. That is a thing. The other ones are birch bark beer, a spicy tangy brew blended from birch bank and birch sap. Not sure what birch is, but I'm sure someone.
It's a tree.
It's a tree. Okay. Sweet woodruff wine, a special cocktail only available when sweet.
I'll get the
woodruff-
wine.
Ooh, special wine. Okay.
Yes.
The sacrificial one.
No one. One of the monkeys go. No one ever wants to get the special.
What's the special?
Ooh, I'm glad you asked. Sila's special. You could have anything in it. It's special. You want to try a special drink? It could be anything.
I'll take the wine.
Well, you know
That's
that's probably
consistent.
why. I can't say what's not. I can't. It has to be a surprise. Okay, that's fine. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And how much do I owe you?
Special for like 10 years.
How much do I owe you?
Owe you?
How much do I owe you?
Owe me.
Yes.
You. Owe me.
People can't really know connections here.
Oh, whatever. 2 silver pieces. Gimme.
There you go.
For this specific monkey.
No, it's like it's a household thing.
All right, here's your drink. Kind of brings it up to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No.
He just jumps. They have their own. They have their own organization behind. They're gonna start a coup.
Yeah. Alright.
A monkey coup.
Monkey coup. Fuck the Luxodons.
It's Planet of the Apes on its way.
On its way.
What do you guys talk about?
So I got hit for a dance on that guy.
On the auntie?
Yeah.
I just told Jungle about it.
Well, good. I want him dancing by morning. I want it cold.
I mean, they're probably not gonna wait till morning.
Well, by morning.
Okay, by morning, true.
Doesn't matter when. I want him already toast.
I hope they kind of want to be involved in it. It'd be fun.
You're not wrong, but after that shit,
I mean,
I played
don't
it
you
up,
want to like see
but
him like
I
this?
just want to
scream?
get as much gold out of this as I can. I'd love to see him scream, but after that, any fucker who wants to fuck over me, he can be screaming all day long. I'd love to see him screaming for longer than just till morning.
25 people are already dead.
Oh my god.
Just as funny.
Oh, Jaunties, this is insane.
But I ain't got a fucking weight on it.
Point. Other things are more important.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next job we get from Topside will be
A little bit less dealing with the boat, like
not too much. Like, the two
don't
jobs
get
we
me
have.
wrong, we're working with some of the best options on our table. I mean, these guys knew the fucking Skywalkers. Like I told you they were gonna be fucking lucky as fuck. Probably have some of the better gear. Like you see,
Yeah.
what's his name's fucking guns.
I know, and then I look at mine, and I'm honestly kind of sad.
Yeah, they're depressing by comparison, but it's fine.
I'm working on it,
Because
okay?
it's depressing.
I'm working on it.
Get good. Get good guns.
But we'll get you some better ones once Topside starts really paying us out. But here's the deal.
I can't say.
We gotta keep this going.
Yeah.
And who knows? Eventually, we might be able to move some stuff up out of the fucking gutters. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being stared at like a fucking freak every day of my goddamn life.
I mean, just because we moved to the top doesn't make like the staring stop.
Oh, it's
The
even
entire
better.
thing.
Then I get to walk through their fucking streets wearing their shitty fucking suits, staring at them. They have to stare back.
I just want the whole dynamic to change. Because maybe the revolution isn't necessarily wrong.
Nah, it's fucking wrong.
Well,
He's trying to replace us with fucking robots.
what I'm saying, not necessarily with robots, right?
Look,
But something has to change.
something should change, yes, technically speaking, but this happens everywhere. You ever been to Boulder Fall?
Very similar. There's some shithole.
Half of it is.
You
The other
can
half-
say whatever you
heard
want.
about
In
it.
the top, like,
Yeah.
Dracula area compared
It's
to like Everhold,
worse.
like big plastic.
You want
Then
you
we
want,
need to make a change now before it gets there. That's what Junga's all about.
Junga's good people. I couldn't agree more. Junga's family. Junga's good people.
Family.
Yeah.
Go between family.
Family.
Come to me on the
Same.
day of my daughter's wedding.
But not all the lords down here kind of follow the same flow as Junga. There are people down here who don't follow his sway.
I know.
And when you start speaking revolution, it's just it starts swaying in the wrong direction.
Hey, you guys speaking revolution? These guys are want to revolutionize.
I know him. He's so
Obviously not really.
Other body.
I got shot by an owl.
silence.
He said, "Who the fuck are you?" And then shot me.
I know people are just antsy just to start a fight. That's not necessarily what this is about.
That's the
I don't
problem.
want this to go to a fight. I want this to be actually done better, yes.
So here's the deal. Apparently, he's one of the Skywolfers, Giovanni. At least every Tuesday, he's up at the fucking that one bar that the other Skywolfer made.
The Yonti Vale?
Yeah, the auntie one.
Are we sure that those two aren't related?
mean, that's a fair assessment.
I possibly fucking knows.
Did we just order somebody to go kill Or did they just order somebody to go kill
I
Chevy?
feel bad for
If it was Chevy, I'd feel bad for him.
He killed a family.
Oh, family dead now.
What the fuck? Oh! The like one of the guys comes back to jungle. You did this after the Baba Yaga.
As you guys are talking, you do notice that what seems to be a blue jay looking fella, Eric Croker, but
Yeah.
blue jay in
He's a
style.
blade.
He kind of just walks up to one of the monkeys. He orders a drink and slowly walks back into one of the tables. He's pointing things out.
Which table particularly? Not Junga's?
Not Junda's table,
Just a random table.
just a random table.
Does he seem sketchy? Or is he just, looks like just
He
enjoying
just seems
himself?
out of place.
A little too clean cut,
Yeah.
or
I was about to be like, he's
I
not
would
too
say
clean.
like it's not necessarily he's too clean cut, but he doesn't look like he belongs here.
Does he clip his
like,
feathers?
like as in like skittish?
More or less like he's not rich, but he definitely takes care of himself.
he put his money down a little too fast.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. That's the best thing. I get what you're saying.
Guess we gotta get another one to dance.
That's a good hit right there. I wonder if he's got something protecting him though. I want to move a little too quick for my eyes.
As I'm going to basically make it look like I'm just stretching, opposite turn my head. Like doing like a quick like turn.
Owl thing.
Yep, the owl thing where I'm just making like a little 360.
Yep.
Just to see exactly what he's doing.
Okay.
I don't know my stats, I'm terrible.
You look across the bar, you just see allies.
18 for my perception check.
As you get a quick look as you rotate your head, you do notice him kind of. He does look like he's a bit tipsy. He may have not been drunk when he came in, but looking at him now as he's drinking his drink, he's definitely out of sorts.
It's free money. Sure. I'm gonna look at one of the bartender monkeys. I'm just gonna nod towards the guy who's drunk, and I'm just gonna set down 9 silver pieces.
That's probably really it.
Takes the money.
Meanwhile, they're just talking about another fucking hit.
He just brings him more like 3 drinks.
Yep. Comes back and he goes, whatever. It's fine. Might as well find a place here at this point. Top say couldn't pay me anything. Boy starts to drink more of his drinks. Lucky day for
I'm
me.
gonna sit down at his table.
Oh, I'm already popular and I just got here. That's great.
What's got you down here? Not many times we see my brain wanted to say Jay, but that sounded wrong.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Could be considered that, yeah. Who knows?
Not many times we see like a blue like you down here in these streets.
Well, you know, I'm not used to it.
First time?
Kind of wanted to see how the rest of Orsterra was, you know? Don't tell anyone. He's drunk.
Yep.
Don't tell anyone, but I work for the Dungeon Dwellers.
Makes sense. Oh, that's cool. How long you been working for them? I actually really like what they do?
I've been working for a while, but you know, God, I've got to not make money for like a whole entire week, but I don't get paid that much even though I work there. So I'm probably gonna find some work somewhere that's not up there anymore. They're closing up.
What do you mean they're closing up?
I don't know. They told me to go home and they're gonna be closed for a week because some sort of stupid catastrophic event happened or something. I don't know.
Or is that just the alcohol talking?
I'm telling you what I know, man. And you know, it's great to be here where it seems as though I believe you guys are like my cousins, I said. Oh, no, you're not. Whoa.
Family. What the fuck, bro?
What family?
You guys are like my closest friends.
I don't know. You guys seem cool. Like, what goes on down here downtown?
You want to go where it's real fun. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
gotta be
But maybe a party. I don't know.
You looking for a party? I'm gonna look, take a glance around. I might know some people who got some favors for you.
Ooh. Okay.
But
Got this one, lighting people, training them with blood these two.
tell you what,
Hating, murdering people, mean, scared, terrifying people.
you enjoy these
And then me,
drinks.
the one that
I'm gonna go get
expresses
a
demon
couple of drinks myself, and
giving to the poor.
I'll help you find a party.
Sounds like a good day to be a blue jay.
When I sail this, I'm gonna drop something in his drink to help him sleep a little bit faster.
Sleight of hand with advantage. He's drunk.
You're not seeing
It's
it?
19.
You could, you know.
Must be raining outside.
Okay, see you.
Joking. He does not say that.
You could.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm just gonna kind of mellow out for a little while. You know, my brain is in a state of mind where I don't know if I'm gonna have a home tomorrow.
That's always worrying.
Yeah.
Especially now that I'm getting around.
Might as well party the fuck out of this shit.
You guys are rich as shit. You're gonna put somebody else on the street.
That's
I
upsetting.
mean, he's
They're
dumb
giving
enough
back.
to spend the. All right, this
They're
guy's
giving
like.
back to the community.
Here's my brain going.
Yep.
You're worried about being on the street. You're coming down and drinking your money away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me put that money
Literally.
to use.
He's dumb
Literally.
enough to come down here and drink his money away. He's dumb enough not to have it.
There you go.
He's got the
That
cushion,
is
the big
incredibly
side.
fair.
As soon as you turn to go away, I'm gonna be like flying like with you. So if they're closed down for a week, what do we do?
I'll talk to BJ.
Talk to PJ.
Oh fuck! I told Maddie it was PJ's fault too.
You did.
Barry's gonna
And
come
if PJ can't help me,
I don't know if she'll do that, but there is
Well,
something that's gonna come down on her.
we
That's
got other
not-
jobs, but right now we might not need to take any of them. We made good money off that last one. We can chill for a week. Take this chance to try and get information. Maybe talk to that chick.
Probably have 20
Yeah,
gold
sure. You're right. I forgot about that.
We probably have like 20
Army.
gold left.
Just about like maybe some inspiration for these things as I pull out the guns.
Fuck yeah.
That's fun.
I hear that guy crafting fucking trains. Dude, this man has made insane stuff. He could probably get you new guns in seconds.
Again, you guys know my dad is like the guy that like made the ones I have on my hips. Like I said that.
But
Again,
we don't know you like that.
It's
Yeah.
true.
That's
You're
the
not
problem.
so again,
You're not family.
you're not family.
Giovanni.
Giovanni has the name,
The
alright?
middleman is clearly family.
Well, it's
No.
more. Well, it's
Flesh
more.
it.
It's just like
more
this.
of, we can maybe go. We know what it plays, because we don't know how we could get in contact with Kaladin. We don't know when he walks the streets. We know Giovanni walks the
You
streets.
go to
a
his
lot.
shop. It's been established he has a fucking gun store.
Then we have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have me as a connection. Alright, well you do whatever you want. I don't care. I was just
Yeah,
like,
literally.
They know the shops down here. I told them.
It's-
I
we
told
know
them the
most
three
of the shops
shops.
down low.
Yeah.
Yep.
High.
Yeah, the gun store's up high for sure.
Maybe gun store.
Huh?
Maybe gun store. Single.
So, the guy's out cold pretty quickly. Doesn't take him much.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean him out.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
reasonable.
If he's dumb enough to fucking come down here drinking, he deserves that.
He ain't family.
He doesn't deserve his coin purse.
He ain't family.
That's this character's fucking
300.
mentality.
300 gold.
What the fuck is he doing down there? Fuck him.
He's worried about a
That's
week.
what I'm saying.
He's worried about a week. He had 300.
Oh, he ain't gonna be
Never
one
said this guy was smart.
He could just 1 gold down pay
Yeah,
for a
150,
week's
150.
living.
Yeah.
That's a week's salary.
The guy's drunk.
I'll leave him with 3.
Oh, bless your hearts, guys.
I mean, he had to be an adventurer of some sort to have that kind of money.
No, he was.
I mean, most of the dungeon delvers were adventurers.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm just gonna slip a party favor in his pocket.
That or he was corrupt and was sneaky
Okay.
friends.
Some dwarven kush, just for the road.
Hey.
You know what? Of course.
He so he gets high and loses his last 3 gold.
Hell yeah. I mean,
Oh, I might as well just suck it since I ain't got no more money.
I guess it's worse.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
He's gonna be high, passed out in the alley somewhere, and he's gonna drink his blood.
I mean,
Probably.
it's
And he's gonna.
he's already drunk coming in here, so clearly
Yeah.
wasn't making good decisions.
yep. Not my problem.
Nope.
Did he carry like weapons on him or no?
Nope. He did
probably
not
just
care.
went, so he probably went out weapons all the time.
He was probably having an idea of having a party night and had never been to the Undercity and could not handle his drinks.
Understood.
Probably already got his weapons taken.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty much how my evening goes.
Good.
That's how mine would go. I'd probably spend a little bit more time just tinkering with the guns and seeing exactly how they work and just trying to understand it more myself to see if when I can make my own improvements to it.
Gotcha. As everyone seems to settle down for
Help
the
you
night.
with that.
Oh, I was.
I know, big brain. I got
So Giovanni?
I got 16, so.
Yeah, solid.
Alright, he's looking for Giovanni. So,
So Giovanni. Okay, shit's going down. Giovanni might not be actually building stuff right now. Where would Giovanni actually be?
Bill.
Because
Giovanni
inwardly,
actually doesn't go to Bill anymore.
no, Bill's kind of like a silhouette at this point.
inwardly,
Giovanni hasn't ordered a single thing from Bill in probably 5 years. In all honesty, because Giovanni mostly did all this so he wouldn't have to do this to people like Bill. He pushed him really hard for like a couple years, and then once everything got established, he fell off that and just worked his golems and whatnot to the core.
Bill stresses himself out.
Yeah, Bill is all on his own at this point. He's just like trained himself to be like that. He literally gives himself paperwork in disguise. The man.
All the clones give him paperwork.
The man disguises as a clone, disguises himself, and hands himself paperwork. That's
To keep the stress up so he works productively.
Yeah.
So,
says it's from Giovanni, never actually does.
So what are you doing? It's getting late.
So would Giovanni have heard about the inevitable being involved?
Probably recently got the news. Since it's recent news.
Giovanni would be in his shop.
After getting some context clues and people pointing her in the right direction, it seems he might be in his shop.
so Dominico's freaking out because the whole turning into a dragon thing, and I kind of think like due to Dominico not really having much of a connection with many of the Sky Orphans, maybe just Giovanni, Maddie, and maybe Kaladin.
That's basically everyone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just through Blaze and Nova probably have a
Yeah.
connection to Kaladin. Yeah.
Basically everyone knows.
Go ahead and roll play it out, bud.
So out of everyone, I would think that Domenico would kind of go towards Giovanni for help, like trying to figure things out, because Giovanni's smart as fuck.
I'll go ahead and roleplay it out.
Yeah.
You find where it was.
So, Giovanni, I have an issue.
You're telling me. I heard your tale. Supposedly you turned into a dragon.
Yes. Why? How? What?
Well, there's many hypotheses for that. Your mother being a cultist to the dragon god of undeath could have been related to it. But that is only one possibility. Also, you notice Giovanni's voice has long since been less robotic and more actual human.
Yeah.
Because he's been
Yeah.
eating the souls of many people.
Yeah, he's
He's been devouring people.
Everyone's just been going darker the last 10 years.
But that is also entirely because that could be bloodline related. I don't know your family history, but it could be bloodline related would be a first guess. The second guess would just be because of your, well, Nico's experience with the Draco Lich that held his soul for so long. There's wild magic involved there, and it is entirely possible it could have changed your spirit. This could be a spiritual apparition, or a physical one based on your family's cult history.
All I remember is that Nova went down, I got the angriest I've ever been, and then all of a sudden I'm a dragon. So...
Reminds me much like Noctin's old transformations before he got them under control. He used to always rage out, beast out, very terrifying when he would. But manageable.
Kaladin would always carry silver, just in case.
I remember Kaladin always having a sock of silver ready to beat the fuck out of him if he ever went too hard.
So stupid.
Motherfucking sock.
I know, we're late. We've done this for like 8 hours. I know, I get
I've
it.
never
Fuck
specified what it is, but I like that
Fuck
it's canon. I have
It's now the... It's not the butter sock anymore, it's the sock of silver.
I had like a
We're
silver
like
sock
beat
blackjack
to
to
Fucking beat him down.
He's like, give me this goddamn fucking spray bottle of fucking silver. Down, boy, down! Get the fuck away from me. God damn it.
just molten silver.
Yeah.
Giovanni's like, that's not silver, Kaladin, that's mercury. Oh.
Oh shit. That's why I did this.
His voice moved.
Quick
Has the
silver.
same effect, but not the point. Well, regardless. Did you ever feel any inability to control yourself while in that form?
The first time, yes, that was because I lost control. The second time I turned into it, it was just purely because I wanted it to.
My recommendation is take it slow. I don't know the source of it. I presume one of the two options I gave you. Unfortunately, I have not the time to really ponder that conundrum you have presented me. But what I can tell you is that if you ever run into the inevitable again, run.
Yeah. The other way.
The other way as quickly as you can, because you guys will die next time. I have no doubt about it. The inevitable is a being that is far exceeding your capabilities.
Before we left him, I tried to observe how he was. In his eyes, I saw determination. What else was it? Determination, curiosity, was it something else?
Confusion?
Just the ones that matter is determination and curiosity.
Yeah.
The other one is just another word. Just giving you another thing. So those are the 2 words. Mostly
so-
determination.
yeah.
That's the big one.
Determination and curiosity. What the curiosity was about, I have no idea, but
Probably curious if we can make something better than humans. A conundrum I once pondered for a moment was the thought that every highly intelligent being sometimes reaches. Are we really as efficient as we could be? He'll learn something. No matter how efficient he makes something, it loses something when it becomes too efficient.
I mean,
Efficiency breeds emptiness. Once this whole world becomes efficient enough, it hits a point where it doesn't need to happen anymore. And it becomes like that place he was in. White, heartless, hollow. That is true efficiency. It's a lack of needing to do anything, and thus nothing happens. That is the goal he'll find himself reaching. He just hasn't realized it yet. But I cannot explain that to him.
at this point, I think he's too far gone.
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, we have other problems that need our priority. And hopefully him, though a massive problem, does not choose to single you guys out for being foolish little adventurers, not knowing the threat you stood before.
Speaking of your guys' issues, I know that most of the main group is fighting
Cthulhu.
Yeah. Whereas Sogarim and Reve is off doing their own thing. Are you guys using them at any point in the future?
What were Sogarim and
They took a quest, never came back.
how long ago?
3 months.
How efficient would they have been if they? How
They
long
would have been back by.
If I had to guess, maybe they're taking a moment for themselves, which is entirely plausible. Or it could be the worst. I don't know. These days, anything could happen. The mission we sent them on was definitely not dire enough that Sogarim and Reve would be lost to us, but considering that Cthulhu randomly came out of what was presumed to be an easier dungeon, we don't know. So, I would pray, if I were you. Spend some time in the Church of Eldath, pray for their souls, and hopefully they make it back. Or pray to Zeus for safe passage along the air. And if you need a weapon, always pray to Hephaestus to craft you something worthy.
One last question. How much would it be to buy one of your airships?
They still don't have enough, dude.
I know.
If we combined all our money, we
Yeah,
wouldn't have
sure.
enough.
Of what size?
Just
One passenger.
let's see. How many of us is there?
There's currently 7.
7.
Well, there's 8
When,
of us
well,
here.
when Delight gets
There's
the
8.
ability to come back, there'll be 8.
No, there's 9 with her.
9 with her?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. July's 9.
Yeah, you probably
10.
want a big one.
Yeah, big enough to hold at least
10.
9, 10 people.
Standard. I just looked it up. Like the standard airship is like 20,000. Because I was actually curious about this too. I'm putting away money towards going that direction. The standard airship is 20,000, but yours are much more advanced, but also more easily manufactured than the normal airship.
In
much more.
I'm
fuel
thinking more
efficient.
because
Yeah,
we're
more
like,
fuel
I know that
efficient.
we've been using horses and stuff like that, but airships could get us to our quests faster and takes
Also,
less
there's a
energy out of
train
horses.
system. We should think about that too.
Well, the train system would travel out to dungeons.
Yeah, but it might
But if
be
you had to go
closer.
to another town
To get to a dungeon?
to get to a dungeon,
Any
yeah.
town. It
Like,
goes
yeah.
to all towns.
But like there was a village in between us.
Now, it would not probably have not gone to the village. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. The villages aren't as important to get down to the train network unless they're built along the train network.
And there's only a couple that do that with the
Yeah,
huge
there have been
networks.
some that have been built along train networks, just because.
And there's also a very high-end tram that Giovanni has made that is specifically meant for rich people, so they will pay extra and will get extravagant fees.
Us.
Yeah, because
We're rich
Profit.
now.
profit. Gotta
Do we
keep
call it
gotta
the
keep the
taxi tram?
economy going. Gotta get the rich to spend their money so that way we can force it to trickle down.
So, with all that, what do you think one of your airships would cost? If like a standard one without our resources is 20,000, yours is better quality.
It's
stuff.
either that or I could ask about like mechanical horses.
Or you could just let them
An
answer.
airship.
Yeah.
Is that?
Would you want me to build you one custom? Or would you want a standard run of me?
Custom.
Because a custom would cost more. I
Uh,
guess it's you and Blaze are family to me, in a sense.
I'll charge you double.
well,
But I cannot really discount it simply because knowing the weight of your gold is important, especially for Calatin's view on Blaze's life. He doesn't quite have the understanding of money as much as the rest.
I would say custom, just in case we like.
Here, have this money.
I would
that
say
don't need 'cause I
custom
want
just
it.
in case we run into like issues while in the air. That way,
Yeah, I
like
won't
we'd
make
be
my
able to
money
defend
even to get
ourselves
Halifax.
against
Yeah.
any
Well, he's
threat
gonna
that
donate anyways, but that
could
helps
come at
us
us in the air.
I'll tell you what.
for numbers OCD.
I built my first airship at the
You can fucking buy one now.
age of
No, I can't.
32.
I only have 5,000.
Yeah.
Are there any amongst your party who would be willing to help construct?
We actually might have enough if we put a lot
That's a very good question.
There are a few.
I am like one of my tool proficiencies is air vehicles.
It will be a
And
few.
we know each other, so you probably know that I have.
Yeah.
You would
I
just-
I don't know what I'm proficient in. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Depends on background mostly.
Yeah, you would just say yes. There's a few.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
To make things easier.
There are a few.
There are a few.
This is actually something I wanted to talk anyway, so it would. I'd eventually end up probably having a similar conversation with him. I'm not there for this.
I will
I'm saying that.
order the supplies for a custom build. In preparation for it, the price, because you will be learning how to maintain and use, fly, operate fully that airship. 30,000. When you can pay 30,000 gold pieces, you can have a deal. I'll have parts and pieces already ready whenever you have the time and the money. And I will be training one of your people to repair it. I will be training one of your people to fly it. Actually, I'll make it 2 people. And
The only 2 people I could think of that would be probably good with training would probably be Blaze and also your character.
He wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that. You would just know that Blaze.
Right.
So it's based to.
so, discuss with your group and keep PJ away from any of these roles.
Hard, right?
Even Giovanni knows the bullshit.
Chapter 2.0?
I feel like your mindset is Chevy went all left, all right. She's a bard. She'll go all left, all right. I'm none of that
I
shit.
literally said the words, bards cannot be trusted.
Crash landing.
Without
Straight up.
bards cannot be trusted to fly ships because they will throw flare on everything and ruin your ship, and whoever you get trained to do the maintenance will not have the same fortitude mentally to repair that ship as much as I did.
Question: would you trust Blaze with that kind of training,
Flying it
or repairing it, or any of those roles?
Looking
depends on
back,
his ability to actually achieve that skill set. It does require quite a bit of intellect to repair the ship.
Which is your
Flying the ship,
characters.
15.
Given his relation to Paladin, I think flying would be more suited for him.
So decent for you.
at this point, Giovanni
More
would be given a
intelligent than
message.
average guy. If I don't.
I was gonna say I have 18 in intelligence.
I
I'm
know
not
you're
wise.
aware of this.
Yeah, there's more.
but
There's people smarter than me in this group. Okay?
apparently,
Those two.
I'm smart
I'm
enough.
not here to take
I'm
blame
not
or
smart
have
at all.
anybody have blame for the situation, but we're gonna have to watch out for PJ.
Wait, are you there now?
Message.
Maddie got it.
Oh,
Gave-
Maddie.
gave him a message. Don't know if it's that serious, but
Fucking PJ's
unfortunately
gonna
now
shit on.
she's on my radar, whether I like it or not.
I think you're probably hearing too much. From what I've understood in my dealings with observing Bill's work, and I still watch him every so often, he's amusing. The man has been off my fucking books for 8 years, and he still works like he's on them, and sometimes it still amuses me. But
I don't think he knows anything else.
I've noticed, I've tried to tell him subtly that he's okay to enjoy and relax, but he doesn't seem to want to at this point. So at this point, it's every Tuesday at 4:15 after I grab a bite at Chevy's, I go down there and watch him.
If I could eat popcorn and watch him, I would.
Adam's family.
He's just
This
throwing
guy's
popcorn.
absolutely insane.
He just throw popcorn across against his metal face as he watches him.
I get the lowest portion of food I can ever think of.
As
Chuck it at my
Giovanni
facial feature.
escorts you out, you find yourself escorted to your home to sleep.
So best of luck earning that gold properly. And a second recommendation. Don't get as greedy as you guys have been. Talk to your friends. Greed will get you killed.
If we do another mission just like this, we'll have enough to do it.
And,
I'll chip in $2,000.
Yeah, if we do another quest, I think me and you at least should have enough.
30,000, not just me and you can afford that. It's gonna be like a group funding.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I already put in here that I have $2,000 set aside for this specific purpose because, like, I had ideas about that.
So, don't be so greedy. Take some lesser quests. Keep PJ away from the higher quests and whoever else is encouraging you guys to do these dumb things.
Actually,
I know.
All our money together, we're only 2 grand
Giovanni,
short.
you're
I know, exactly.
Just off of that one quest.
Right now, Matt.
If
I
we go
usually
full-
just get
well, he's
drug
also got more
along with
Responsibility
everybody.
fucking
So.
sucks.
We actually, as a party, we have enough right now.
That's all it is.
But we'd be
Like-
broke.
Yes.
Dominico just gets dragged into everything. He's just, okay, cool, let's go.
You know what? I don't trust you to actually be forceful enough with your party, so I'm going to write something out for PJ, and I'll write. This is the first time I've written Bill in 8 years.
Oh, he's gonna be
Motherfucker!
excited.
This
He's
motherfucker!
gonna be excited.
He's gonna
No, he's not.
He's gonna like convulse. He's literally just gonna like pass the fuck
I
out.
can finally relax.
Alright, we are closed for a week. I get to take a week vacation. Bill, you have a
He has his like swim trunks on. He's ready to
Bill,
go to
you have
fucking
a
Hawaii.
message for you.
They will actually be the proper seal of Giovanni, actually.
Dum dum dum.
If we pooled all our money together, we're still a little short. That's why I added up. like everything right now?
35.
I have, like,
times 1, 2,
35
5,000?
times 8 is 28,000.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, I did math wrong. I forgot there's 9 of us. I did 7.
Yeah, the database.
So as you were escorted out of Giovanni's place,
That's
I
not
would
including
go-
any
I'm
extras.
gonna get
That's
a
what
letter
it said.
for Bill and a letter for PJ, since from what Giovanni has heard, PJ is supposed to be the leader of the group.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's pushing all this
Exactly.
On her.
on her, because
He
he
threw
sees
in
her
the
as being
extra
responsible
duty,
for
yeah.
the group.
That put us exactly
So
at 30.
before I like
Even if it's
settle
not
down
actually
for a
PJ's
night, I'm
fault,
like,
That popped up there for
you
you
take
for
a
a
leader
reason.
position, he's gonna put that responsibility on you.
Oh no, we're 100.
That's how it goes.
I've
Okay.
never
100 gold
prepared
short.
myself for this.
So where would
We also
PJ
have the
be?
500 that we got
Yeah,
last
you throw
session
in
too.
just your pocket there.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
Maddie had to talk to me, yes.
So that's another.
Maddie didn't want to talk to you immediately, so
I'd go exactly
that's
zero.
where I
I'd put in
canonically
full
make this.
35 is all I have left because I can't watch
Giovanni
the
would have
charity shit.
responded to Maddie.
But outside of
Yeah,
that,
I don't even
Onto
have to.
PJ.
Alright.
Yes, she already
No,
you
has
have
decided to
400
talk to
left
you.
if you put in 5. If
I
everyone
mean,
else
I
put
would
in
have just waited
35
by
exactly.
regarding if she didn't come, then
I mean, you'd be the
I would have just
stakeholder.
waited longer,
Yeah.
and then I would have fell asleep.
You just waiting for her?
I mean, if
Yeah, that extra
have they already
1,500
established
gold I had
that they were
coming
going
into
to
the
talk?
city, I guess.
Was that an established thing? Or you were just waiting for her?
I mean, like, assuming she would want to talk to me.
Well, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, the two of you guys dealing with your stuff for the rest of the afternoon. Giovanni escorts you out, says that he's going to deal with PJ. As she ends up talking to you, basically she's kind of going home for the night, and we'll just play some different music.
I just had an
So
idea.
we're gonna make this couple of scenes happen real quick. She kind of ends up heading home. It's not, you haven't been waiting long. It's she goes,
He's my 20
I would assume you would have gone partying with Nova or something. I'm sure she's still waiting for you at the tavern.
I'm just gonna sit there, my tail just like wagging ever so slightly, and I just kind of curl it inwards. And I like play with Mr. Robo, and I just go, Mr. Evolution, he had a big gripe, and I don't know, it was, well, was he taking it out on us, or?
I have the unfortunate pleasure to tell you that most likely whoever took that quest would have taken the retribution of whatever he had planned out on the quest to take us. So he may have a gripe, he may not. From what I understand, he's just an asshole. That's all I've gone to town to. We can complicate everything about what he thinks and his logic this and logic that. He has no heart, he has no soul, he has no purpose. If his purpose is what he thinks it is, he doesn't know what it is to be who we are. So, PJ, while you guys are still new to adventuring, I know you're not, you're tenured. We're going to, with the closing of the guild for a week, have to really, if you guys continue to be a group, either teach you or show you what is necessary if you are to come across him again. But for now, I strongly urge you to get a drink. Be happy you're alive. Breathe the fresh air.
Can't do that now.
Okay. You do what you have to do. But there's a simple pleasure when it comes to life, and it's just the ability to live it. Remember, at the end of the day, you're still alive. Your heart is beating, and you're able to hug and be around the people that you love.
Speaking of that, the owl and the Yonti and the pale man, they are always
I do a snake-like creatures.
down below.
My eyes and I don't remember what it is.
Do you know them at all? They seem. Well, the pale man is distant. And the two kids way in over their heads.
Yeah.
3,500, oh my god.
Fuck, alright? Did we take damage? No, did we take damage? No, we were fine. We knew our roles.
One of the unfortunate things
Don't
about
get hit, deal the damage.
being worshipped even though you don't want it is you gain insight and power of knowing everyone here. I do know of them, but the only way that to know someone's desires is if they do call to me and pray. While I know of them, they're there for a reason. And whether it's their own purpose or collectively being together. Do they really feel like they're off to you?
I just feel like they are definitely wayward souls, misguided heavily.
The unfortunate part of how the city has become recently. Whether they are misguided or they believe in what they believe. Do you trust them?
No,
Fair enough.
but after today, I don't know much of what's going to happen. I'm usually I usually predict things very easily, but this is not a pattern I can see.
Maybe the path will come forward to you the more you delve into it. Now, this is between me and you, but I was supposed to ascend a long, long time ago. 10 years to the day, in fact.
Oh, that sounds like impossible fun. You should probably do that if you want to.
Well, seems that Eldath had other plans, and
Ah.
now seeing how things have unfolded recently, I'm glad that I'm still here. And plus, I'm kind of salty that I didn't get a chance to go to the World Council, because Kite will be there, and I haven't seen him in a long time.
Fucking won that rock, paper, scissors.
He recently became a member of the council himself.
Honestly, Calvin probably wanted to lose too. We
shit,
should just
yes.
let her go.
Mr. Kite! Yes, yes, I was there when he started the first skill talk.
Oh, you know of him.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him since he ghosted me.
Oh, wow. How do you ghost the goddess?
When you have the balls to. And regardless, Kite is a special individual.
Calvin went to kick that dude in the nuts.
But at this point, I probably have to shoot my shots because I don't know if I'm gonna be here long enough.
But do you like take him with you? Like, is he going to?
I'll bet you're sending with me. No,
That's a good question. He probably wants a normal life, and I don't know if he could have
I
one.
mean, fuck, put some manacles on that bitch, carry him with you.
Mandigles?
Yeah, you just slap some manacles on him.
Okay,
and then when
PJ.
you're going up, you're like,
PJ, you have a nice night, okay? I hope you enjoy yourself, or you ponder these thoughts appropriately. But I'm tired. I'm sure you are too.
But last question. Have you ever been down there?
To the end of city,
Yeah.
plenty of times. Especially because while I'm not really that present there or worship there, the people who want to believe and want to talk. And while they know me to be an orphan, don't really engage in talks with me. The ones that do, they're worth the trouble. You have a nice night, PJ.
Yes, me and Mr. Lobo, because we're going to medical practices.
You enjoy that. Slowly shuts the door. And I think that's where we're going to end today's session.